We want you to be part of our studio audience. Believe us, it's a great time for everyone. To book your seat, just visit WBOC.com and click on our picture at the top of the page, or give us a call at 443-880-9116. We've been talking matters of the heart. Someone who will always remain in our hearts is restaurateur and humanitarian Matt Haley. Matt lost his life in August in a motorcycle accident in India when he was there for a humanitarian mission. He left us too soon, but he certainly impacted many lives while he was here. Matt was with us in the kitchen quite a few times over the years, and today we are happy to welcome someone who is a part of the legacy he leaves behind.
Joining us today is Chris Parks, who is the executive chef of Lupo di Mare in Rehoboth, a part of Sodell Concepts, which is a company that Matt started. Now, you're going to show us how to make one of his original creations.
Yeah, I believe he brought this back when he went to one of his many trips to Italy. And this is basically, I think it originated in Naples. And it's a traditional classic veal meatball made with pine nuts and golden raisins. And it's something simple that I think that it's a staple on our menu at Lupo di Mare.
So what ingredients do we need?
Oh, so it's very easy. So here today we use our KitchenAid. And basically the ingredients we are using are golden raisins. We have toasted pine nuts, a little bit of toasted breadcrumbs, some roasted garlic with some oil, some pecorino cheese, a little bit of salt, pepper. You always want to season, and a couple eggs. Generally speaking, use 2 eggs per. Use 1 egg per pound of meat that you're going to be making. So that's a good ratio to stand by, and some fresh herbs.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So put us to work. What are you doing here?
So basically, what I did was I added our ground veal to the KitchenAid. And using your paddle attachment, you're going to start whipping that meat up. And basically, we're going to gradually add our ingredients to kind of bind it all together. So the first thing I'd like to add are 2 eggs.
2 eggs.
Don't do my job here, Chris.
Yeah.
You tell me what to get, I'll hand it to you.
So then
That's
Jimmy, you're gonna pass over the golden raisins.
The golden raisins.
To Lisa.
Got it.
Okay.
And this will add a nice sweetness to the veal meatball. We're looking for different flavors, and then breadcrumbs will give it texture to it.
Okay.
So pine nuts next.
Pine nuts?
Yep.
So about how long do we mix this up?
So basically, you want to mix it until it's well combined. It starts to get a little sticky on you. We'll do the roasted garlic.
Okay. Just in like that.
Oh,
yep.
Wow.
Just
Those
throw
big...
it right in. Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, the oil kind of helps give it a nice aromatic flavor to it. The roasted garlic's just slowly cooked in that.
Awesome.
So then what we want to do is we can add our fresh herbs.
Fresh herbs?
And yeah, Lisa, you'll save a little bit to put on top of the meatballs.
Oh, okay. So not
Saving
all
some.
of
So
it.
yeah, save a little pinch.
A pinch?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so then as that's whipping, we're going to add our cheese.
Cheese?
And then our breadcrumbs.
And the
Cheese and
breadcrumbs.
Yep, go ahead and add all that cheese.
I got 2 cheeses for you.
We'll save that for the top.
We're saving that one.
And then we're going to add our breadcrumbs.
All of this.
And what you can do is you can turn your mixer on to about a medium speed. You don't want to go too fast, else you're going to
Sling it all over the kitchen.
veal all over your face in your kitchen. So
Okay.
let's avoid that.
All right.
Okay.
So
There
we're
you
going to
go.
mix it. There we go.
All right, so while we're going to town there, just want to let you know you can get this recipe by sending a self-addressed stamped envelope to 1729 North Salisbury Boulevard in Salisbury. That's 21801. You can also go to our brand spanking new website. You're going to love it. Go to WBOC.com. You'll click on our picture at the top of the page, or just give us a call at 443-880-9116.
Okay. So how are we doing here? We
Great,
getting
great.
there?
Last ingredient, we're going to add our salt and pepper because you never want to forget the season.
You
Okay,
pinch
so
that?
pinch
or
it?
pull
Yeah,
some?
yeah. Grab a couple pinches, throw it right in there.
Okay.
Generally speaking, you could always test it in a sizzle pan and just kind of test for seasoning, but we'll go ahead and roll these out. So we'll go ahead and stop the mixture.
All right.
Yep. All right.
Did I do that right?
Yeah, and then Jimmy, why don't you go ahead and scoop?
Oh, you gonna let me scoop?
Oh, yeah.
Did you notice he won't let me make it with my hands? Nobody lets me make meatballs with my
I mean,
hands
you can
anymore.
get in there and roll them right
You ever
out.
had a softball-sized meatball there, Chris?
And there you have it.
That's how I make them. So do I need to pack it down?
So yeah, you try to pack it down. You can use the side of your mixing bowl to help pack that down.
Okay.
And then basically, yep.
Just go like that?
Yep, and we have
There we
nice, there's enough fat in this, enough fat content into it that it's going to be able to come
Hold
right
us
off
up.
the pan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't have to paper it, I don't have to grease it, I don't have
You don't necessarily need to grease it, but if you find them to be too loose, you can go ahead and get right in there and just kind of pack them up.
Okay, so we already have some that have baked in the oven
that's
through
right.
the
Yes,
magic
let me
of
get those.
television. So let's get those out. And then what do we do next? You have your red sauce here?
Yeah, so I just made a basic, simple red sauce. How I made this were San Marzano canned tomatoes, and you can just cook that down with a little bit of salt, pepper, sugar. some roasted garlic, and if you have a blender, you can just simply blend that together.
So when I'm at home, I can cook that in mere seconds, just like this, right?
Oh yeah, just like that. Yeah, no, exactly. You have
How long?
Basically, what you want to do is you want to cook it for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the kind of oven you have.
Gotcha.
If you have a convection oven, it's going to go quite quicker.
Plate it.
Plate it. All right.
Yeah, show us
so
how to
now
do
I got
this.
the job. All right. So how we're going to plate this, and basically we serve an appetizer like this at Lupo,
Right.
and we do the exact same thing. We plate 3 meatballs with a little bit of our house red sauce.
Yeah.
You're not making a mess. That's all right. And Jimmy will go ahead and top it with a little pecorino to your liking.
Kind of
And
over
then
the
I
top.
have the herbs here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You like pecorino there, Lisa?
You're going to find out.
Throw a little herbs on there
Good there?
and a little bit of olive oil for good measure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, do the drizzle thing. I've never been good with the drizzle.
Get all fancy.
Well, Lisa, I'm sorry you don't have a fork. Oh, you do?
I do.
Darn.
Who's sorry
I
now?
thought I'd hidden them all.
Oh my goodness.
Thoughts?
That is so good. I like it. I love it. Thank you so
Yeah,
much,
you're very
Chris. That
welcome.
was
Thank you.
delicious. Now that we've got our brain fuel,
like
let's
it.
figure out where on Delmarva Sean Stryker is. All right, Sean, give us our final clue.
All right, guys, well, this clue is for all you sports fans out there. If it doesn't give it away, I don't know what will. This town's high school recently had a visit from the Iron Man. All right, guys, get your guesses ready. Up next, it's the big reveal. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.